Imagine being a part of a study that transforms you, a regular Stanford student, into a prisoner or a prison guard overnight. This was the reality for 24 Stanford students in August of 1971. Under the guidance of Professor Philip G. Zimbardo, these students were meticulously screened and randomly assigned roles in a simulated prison environment, setting the stage for the infamous Stanford Prison Experiment. Little did these participants know they were about to embark on an intense journey of psychological transformation. In less than 24 hours, the lines between the experiment and reality began to blur dramatically. The guards, merely Stanford students like their counterparts, started to exercise control over the prisoners. They began to take their roles seriously, enforcing strict rules and punishing those who dared to disobey. The prisoners reacted in diverse ways. Some complied, adapting to their roles with a resignation that was chilling to observe. Others resisted, sparking confrontations that rapidly escalated into a full-blown riot on the second day. The guards responded with a show of force that was shockingly real, using fire extinguishers to quell the uprising and reassert their authority. As the days passed, the situation continued to deteriorate. The participants were no longer playing roles. They had become their roles. The psychological effects were stark and deeply disturbing. The prisoners exhibited signs of severe distress, anxiety, and depression. One prisoner even had to be released early due to extreme emotional disturbance. The experiment, designed to last 2 weeks, had spiraled out of control. The line between simulation and reality had been completely erased. The decision was made to terminate the experiment after just 6 days. The psychological toll on the participants was simply too great to justify its continuation. This experiment, initially planned for 2 weeks, had to be abruptly stopped within 6 days, raising many questions about human nature and situational forces. The Stanford Prison Experiment, though controversial, shed light on some critical aspects of human behavior. The study underscored the profound impact of roles, rules, symbols, and group identity on our actions. Participants assigned as guards quickly adopted authoritarian behaviors, while those assigned as prisoners succumbed to passivity and despair. This dramatic transformation wasn't driven by inherent personality traits, but rather situational validation of behavior. However, the experiment wasn't without its criticisms. Ethical concerns were raised about the distress inflicted on participants, questioning the validity of the findings. Critics argued that the study lacked ecological validity, as the conditions didn't fully mirror a real prison environment. Moreover, the participants' knowledge that they were in an experiment could have influenced their behavior, a phenomenon known as demand characteristics. The Stanford Prison Experiment remains a disturbing yet fascinating study in the annals of psychology, reminding us of the fine line between civility and savagery that exists within us all.